to welcome you to our new program at Skyhawk News You Can Use, and we're in the Skyhawk Situation Room today with Mr. Ed Gibbons, our Director of Business Affairs and Classified Personnel. And the purpose of our show is to help introduce you to some of our staff members and exactly find out what they do in the school district to help serve our students and families. Ed, can you tell us a little bit about your family and your personal life?
Sure. I was born in southern Illinois, close to St. Louis. Was raised there on a farm through high school. Then I came out to Cedarville University a few minutes from here from 1969 and 1973. And then I student taught at Black Lane and was hired as a fifth grade teacher at 5 Points in 1973. Have a great family. Wife Sandy works for the district as a classroom assistant. And then two children who graduated from Fairborn, Aaron and Megan, and Aaron is now out in the workforce, and Megan is still going to university to study to be a nurse.
Wonderful. Okay, well, we would also like to know a little bit about your professional background in relation to what you do today.
Well, that's quite a lengthy list, I guess. I'll try to go through some of the highlights of that. I started in 1973, as I said, as a fifth grade teacher at 5 Points. I taught fifth grade and then coached wrestling at the junior high there at that time, 5 Points Junior High. Was there through 1992 as a teacher, and then I went to Baker Middle School, Baker Junior High at that time, as an assistant principal. I was assistant principal until 1996, and then I became principal of that school. And then in 2002, came to central office as the Director of Business Affairs and Classified Personnel.
Wonderful. Well, we've also come to find out that in his current position, Mr. Gibbons has brought his expertise and experience to the district, and he's helped in a lot of different ways to cut costs for Fairborn City Schools. Ed, can you tell us about some of these ways that you've helped to cut costs for the district?
Okay. Yeah, first of all, some of the departments that I work with are transportation, and we have an excellent department supervisor there, Charlotte Tinglestead, has done an excellent job there the last couple of years. We also have food service in my domain, and that's Paula Montgomery is the supervisor there. Paula has achieved many outstanding regional, state, and national awards, and we've highlighted some of those at board meetings. We do have an outstanding technology department, but we've had severe staff cuts in technology. We used to have 11 in that department, now we're down to 3. So we work hard at keeping up with the technology in the district with those staff, but it's a challenge many times. Then the maintenance department, again in that area, we have gone down probably about half in that area, from 12 to about 6 in that department. They do an outstanding job. Roger Pancake is the supervisor in that department. And then the custodial department is in my domain, and we have about 25 custodians, and they do an outstanding job keeping the buildings clean and other areas there. Classified personnel, as I mentioned before, I do have the classified personnel area, and we have worked with the unions and on in-services and negotiations with DPSU and FCEA.
As Director of Business Affairs and Classified Personnel, Mr. Gibbons has helped to develop and make some decisions that have really saved the Fairborn City School District a lot of money, and we thought that the community might like to know about some of these cost-saving measures. Mr. Gibbons, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. In the area of workers' comp, back in 2004, our premium for that one item was about $560,000. And the estimate for this next year, for 2008, it sounds like it's going to be about $280,000. So we have cut that premium in half by doing a lot of work with claims management, with Safety Council, and with Drug-Free Workplace. Also, we've done some major downsizing and cutting in the areas of copiers, in the area of utilities, mainly in the trash contract. also with liability, property, and fleet insurance, and also the office and custodial supplies. So we have done some major cost cutting and downsizing in those areas. Also, we work with the Southwest Ohio EPC, Educational Purchasing Co-op, and we do about $1 million worth of business with them every year. And the savings in that area runs anywhere from 25 to 75%, and all the way from a paperclip to buses.
That's good news, and it's nice to know. I mean, we all know about that at central office, but we thought that was a good piece of information that the community would like to know about. And it's hard to believe that he could possibly do anything more, but he does. He's also works on the Fairborn City Schools Hall of Honor, which is a wonderful program that highlights graduates of the Fairborn City School District. Can you tell us a little bit about the Hall of Honor and your role in that great event every year?
Okay. We have two committees that work with Hall of Honor, the Selection Committee and Induction Committee. I work mainly with the Induction Committee, and I have the opportunity to work with all these outstanding, wonderful people who are, as you said, graduates and former employees of the district. And every year it just seems like we come up with another great group of people who really make us proud as Fairbornites. And we look forward to that every year of inducting that group on the last Friday of April.
That's great news too. It's nice to see that our graduates have gone on and made great accomplishments, and that we're also recognizing those graduates every year. In addition, Mr. Gibbons is on a steering committee at Wright State University, and we'd also like to know a little bit about that.
Okay. As Wright State University liaison for the district, I enjoy working with mainly the education department at Wright State University. We were the first partner district that was formed in a formal agreement with Wright State University. So we enjoy working with them, and they help us in a lot of areas in writing grants and some different things. And then we also have a lot of their students in our schools serving as student teachers and interns.
That's great. Well, as you can see, Mr. Gibbons does a whole lot for the Fairborn City School District, and we hope you've enjoyed this moment to be introduced to one of our staff members and also learn a little bit about what's happening in the Fairborn City Schools.